Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. I just did a haul video and I'm going to upload it after I'm done with this video. So hopefully that'll go up before this one, but whatever. I'm back. Things are better and I'm ready to do a get ready with me. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been with me, thank you. And if you don't like me or my videos, please don't fucking watch me. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I'm super okay with that, I promise. I literally promise. Okay. So I'm just going to play the new makeup that I just showed in the haul. I think I only have a couple things that aren't new, but I just need to finish off a few things, so we're gonna get going. I think I'm gonna play with the Natasha Denona. These are the new little quads that she came out with, the Luxe Glam Compact, and this one is in Cool. So I'm gonna use this one. On my face real quick, I've got my Charlotte Tilbury Glow Toner. I put oil on after that, and then I did put a little bit of my NARS light reflecting primer on, and then over that I just put a little bit of the Charlotte Tilbury. It's worn off, but it's like the, I don't know, you guys know what this is. Put a little bit of that on just on the high points of my cheeks, and I think I'm ready to get going. I did the Painterly Paint Pot by MAC, and then I set it with the Charlotte Tilbury powder. I think that's it. My brows are fucked up. I need to do something about them. Don't judge me. They hate me, and I hate them. So that's where we're at in life. All right. So I'm just going to go into this palette. I wanted to really play with the shade Tobacco, or I got a new shade called Sparkle by GRWM, but I've got a bunch of new eyeshadow stuff to play with, so maybe I'll just do videos. Maybe I'll just do a video for each of them. I don't fucking know. We'll see how life goes. If everything stays how it is, I should be back and we're good to go. But my last video, I literally said I was gonna, it was in November, and I think I was like, oh, I'm gonna start doing videos like once or twice a week, and that didn't happen. The shit kind of got bad. So if you watch my first video, I kind of went into it. I really don't want to talk about it right now. I just want to play with makeup. So I will explain more as time goes and after I talk to my son and see what all I want to share, because it's not my story. But yeah, I did explain a few things, so I just don't want it to be redundant. So we're gonna jump in. Okay, I'm gonna use this shade first on a BK Beauty 201, I think it is, and I'm gonna put that as my transition. Yeah, so yesterday was my mom's, on March 1st was my mom's 5 years that she's died, you guys. I couldn't believe it's been 5 years already. Time just flew by, you know. My granddaughter's 4, so I guess, yeah, it's just weird to think how fast time has gone by. But I miss her just like it happened yesterday. It's so weird. You never know how much you're going to miss your mom until she's gone, and that's like your one unconditional love, no matter what, you know. I'm thankful I have a lot of people in my world that love me, so it's not the end all be all for me, but man, I sure miss my mom. I really wish she would have got to meet my granddaughter. I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but when my mom was dying, one of her last few days alive, she wasn't coherent anymore. The cancer had spread to her brain and she was just kind of out of there. So my son told my mom, hey grandma, we're gonna have a baby, and she was the only one he told for a little bit. I didn't find out till after around my birthday. So they waited like almost 2 months to tell me, just because I didn't think they were compatible, so I didn't think they should have a baby together. But and I was proven right. Just gonna say. But yeah, I love the baby and I'm so glad we have her. So she's big. I'll try to get her in a video soon, so you guys can see her and say hi to her. She's such a big girl. She's so smart. She's in Head Start right now. She loves it. So, yeah. Anyways. Yeah, so I'm just going to put this all over my lids. So yesterday kind of sucked. I thought about doing a video yesterday, but I was very emotionally drained, and my son had come over. He's in sober living right now, but he came over and spent Sunday with us and helped his dad with like yard work and some stuff that, you know, he just wanted to come spend time with us. So he's a different kid. It's just crazy. I mean, it's him and he's the same sweet kid, but He's just changed a lot over, I would say, the last 6 months. Some shit happened, and he had to kind of make some serious choices, and he made them, and he stuck through, and he's doing great. So I just didn't want to get on here and pretend to be happy when I wasn't. I got into a dark place. I was not a happy woman. I didn't know if things were going to get better or not. So I had faith in my son, but it just seemed like everything was stacked against us. So I don't know. But now we had a court date. Everything's going good. We are on track. So yeah, my son went to a 90-day inpatient treatment program. He wasn't really a super big drug addict, but he was starting to do shit that he would never do. He just got caught up and lost. So when I am able to explain it more, it'll make sense. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be fine with it. He's not like, don't tell anybody. He's just wants to make sure everything goes right before I say much. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to go into this dark shade in the corner right there. The deepest shade. Matte shade. Deepest matte shade. And I'm going to use a BK Beauty 203 brush. Just put that on me outer bits. I just kind of pat on it because I don't want to pick too much up. So I just tap on it a little bit. It's a little bit easier to control. I have used the rosy one. I didn't get the nude one yet. They didn't have it in store, but I have used the rosy one. And I really liked it. It was like the easiest look I've done in a while. These are kind of nice because it's just enough to do an eye look, you know. It's got all the colors you need. So I really like this. And for people who don't want to pay Natasha Denona prices, I mean, these little palettes are 48 bucks. So, but some of her other palettes are so much more expensive. But these are kind of like beginner friendly, I think. So yeah. Natasha Denona has some of the best eyeshadows out there. And she's consistent. You know, she doesn't have bad palettes. They're all good. Maybe one or two shades may not be perfect, but she consistently over time has proven that she has a good formula. And yeah. So she has my favorite eyeshadow formula. I was trying to think, like, do I like any other... I like Charlotte Tilbury's new eyeshadows a lot more than I used to, so they're getting better. I think people are starting to realize, like, fuck, we should have this shit down pat by now. So I'm going to go into that first transition shade and just go around that deep brown that I put down. Just to kind of blend. I want to try to make this quick. So, yeah. I think I'm back. As long as everything just stays how it is. I think we'll be fine. I'm going to add just a little bit to the outer part right there. Yeah, it's weird. I still buy makeup. I've still been doing my makeup. Not as much as I normally do in the winter. Winter is like my favorite time of year. Fall and winter. Very early spring maybe, but I've just been very emotional and crying a lot. My eyes have been swollen, and so this year I kind of didn't get to do all my makeup stuff that I like to do during this time of year, but that's okay. I think I'm going to be back and always be buying makeup and trying to share it with y'all. I'm not an opinion channel. I don't do wear test. There's plenty of girlies out there that like to do that. That's just not who I am. I'll just tell you if something's good. And usually, if I can, I try to use stuff for the most part ahead of time before I come on here, because I don't know. That's just the way I am. I don't know. I'm trying to explain it, but it doesn't matter. It's just who I am. So I'm going to go back in, transition, just go around the edges a little bit. Make sure everything's blended. Looks good enough. That's what we're going for today. Good enough. And I have missed you all. I just want to say I miss you guys terribly. I've so many times wanted to come on camera and just tell you I'm not well. I'm not doing well mentally. I wasn't doing well physically. I haven't had my surgery yet. I've been pushing it off just because my mental state hasn't been good. And it's a motherfucker of a surgery. So I need to be like mentally sane to go through that. And I haven't been mentally sane. I've really struggled the last few months. I don't know. It's just being honest, it's been not great. I did some stuff that I normally don't do, and I've just kind of been out of sorts. So I feel better. I feel like I'm back, and I'm back in control, and things are looking up. I needed things to calm down a little. Things got a little crazy. So that's really all I'm going to say. And I will try to fill you in with more info as I can. I just want to make sure with my kid he's not going to get upset. So I think I'm going to go into this deepest shade right here. It almost matches that one, and put that on my outer bits, and then maybe this one on the inners. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to use my MAC, shit, I think it's 242 brush. It's this little flat guy. I like this for picking up shimmery colors. Oh my god. I knew I was going to like the cool tone palette so much. Ooh, that's so pretty. I would just do that over my lid and call it a day, but I'm trying to use these shades just to see. I haven't used this one. I kind of want to see what all it does. Ooh, it's so pretty. Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, so I started uploading the haul video I just did, but I like to turn off my internet and turn my phone on airplane mode when I'm doing videos because my phone goes off so much and it's distracting, so I can't upload it while everything's off. But I'll probably upload that one for my haul video first and then do this one afterwards. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, and I'm going to go into that lighter shimmer shade. Pick it up. God, I love Natasha Denona shadows so much. Oop, that one's a little chunkier. Okay, okay. Kind of picked up too much. And it fell on my face, which is okay. Yeah, these are so easy to use. I love it. I love these. I hope she does more shades. I know there's some repeat offenders in here from her other palettes. I saw somebody doing a video of going through and swatching them and finding them. Ooh, I just had a whistle. Going through her older palettes and comparing shades. But I think this is a great idea. I will always buy Natasha Denona palettes. Always. Mostly any product she puts out, I buy. Yeah, just a good consistent brand. Spency, I know, but consistency is worth every penny to me. So yeah, we've been remodeling our bathroom. Just been so busy with stuff. Life just kind of got crazy. Okay, so there's that. I think I'm going to use my finger just to see if there's a difference. I'm going to go into the darkest one that I put on the outer bit right here. See what happens. Not much difference. So they do pick up really good with a brush. So that's good. It's about the same. It didn't do much difference. Okay, let me wipe that off. And then I'm going to go into the lighter shade in the corner. Oh, and that has a little bit more impact, obviously. You guys can see that. So using your finger with the lightest shade didn't make a difference. Yeah, okay. That's good. Easy peasy, and I think I'm done. I'm just going to take a little bit of that darker matte brown and kind of blend into that real quick. I always go back and forth just a little bit to make sure there's no harsh lines. I hate that. I like to see it kind of blend together. So I'm going to do that real quick. Yeah, these are great. I mean, I have no doubt. I didn't doubt that they wouldn't be, but you just never know. I've had so many brands that I liked start coming out with newer formulas and stuff, and it's just shit and it doesn't work good. So I always keep that in mind, that maybe it's not going to be exactly as I thought it was going to be. But with Natasha Denona, it's very, I don't know, it's very that. All right, I'm just cleaning my brushes off before I put them away. I'm not putting any extra product on here, just whatever's left over to kind of do that. And I think I'm going to call it good. My eyes are not even, clearly. I'm sure you guys can see that. So usually when I'm done, let me stand back and look. I need a little bit more up here. A little more matte brown. This right here. Maybe a little bit more in right here. Yeah, these blend so well together. It's almost like they were made to play together. Okay. And then I barely just will touch the shimmer and just kind of tap over that. That's kind of how I blend them. I don't go like too crazy. Whoops, I did too far on that one though. Go back, hide, 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 cover it up, blend better. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Good enough. We're going to call that good. I don't want to spend too much time. 14 minutes, 15 minutes is probably enough. Okay, I'm going to close that for now, and I am going to use this new Urban Decay 24/7 liquid stick. It's like a hybrid between a liquid liner and a gel liner. So I'm going to put that on my face, my eyeballs. And it's got kind of a weird, I don't know, oval kind of shape. We'll see. I have used this before, so I don't like to pretend that I don't know what it's going to do. But I have used this. I wanted the brown one, but they didn't have it in stock when I went, so I'm definitely going to go pick up a brown one of these. The older I get, the more I've been liking brown on my eyes, especially. So, definitely going to do that. Yeah, it's kind of just like smoother than a kohl pencil, but more forgiving than a liquid liner, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that looks okay. Good enough anyways. I've been having trouble getting into my inner corners with stuff. It's just getting older, I guess. Your eye shape definitely changes the older you get. But that made it kind of easy. So, yeah, just a little something something to blend the lashes into. Fake lashes. And then I'm going to tightline real quick. I think I want to use the new Makeup Forever ones because I use the Hourglass ones a bunch. So I got the new Makeup Forever. I think this is water resistant. Pretty sure that's what it said. Aqua resistant. I'm going to tightline real quick. Sorry about that, guys. I think a brown would look so good with this. I might use a brown on my lower lashes, actually. I have a new Fenty one and a new Hourglass one in Cave. And then the Fenty one I think is in Espresso or something like that. Okay, let's not hurt our eyeballs and make them water. Good enough. Okay, and then I'm going to use, this is a newer, I got two new ones. This is the Makeup Forever, and this is the new YSL. I think I'm going to use the YSL one. I need a drink of my soda. Hold on. I haven't talked this much in a while. Jesus. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to use the YSL one on top real quick. Just for my lashes. And then I'm going to go off camera and put the lashes on because it's just what I do. There's no point in watching it. Everybody's seen it. Everybody knows how to do lashes, I'm pretty sure. And if not, there's a better teacher than me. I have done it a couple times on camera, and I always think, like, God, I just don't like doing that on camera. So I'm going to pause real quick and do my lashes. I'm just going to use my Girl Boss. I have like a stack of like 15, 20 maybe of my Girl Bosses. My husband got me a bunch of them. I think he ordered them off eBay and some other sites. So I'm back with my lashes. I've got a good stack of them. He knows where to find them for me now, so I'm happy again. Let me go put this on it, and I'll be right back. Okay, lashes are on. It might look a little wonky. I'm going to kind of finish them off real quick. Just get them to stick to my real ones. This is a great trick. They still have a little bit of glue on them, so. Oh, stick to my lash band, please. I probably should have left them alone for just a few more minutes, but that's okay. We're making a video. Okay, good enough. I don't care. I literally just have to go to the grocery store and make dinner, and that's probably it for the day. I've been with my son almost every day. He's been out of treatment. So I think tonight he's staying home. He's trying to do 90 days and 90 meetings. He doesn't have to, but it's just something he's really taking it serious. He really just doesn't want to screw up and have any more problems, and he wants his daughter back. She should be back with him within the month. So hopefully by the end of March, she'll be back home. That's the goal. Okay. I think that looks okay, right? They're even-ish. I'm moist for the ish. All right, so I'm going to go in with this new NARS. This is the Natural Matte Longwear Foundation. I got mine in DeVille. It might be a little bit light for me. I don't have as much color as I normally do, or I did, or whatever. But this is the color I usually get in NARS, so I don't think it'll be too off. Fingers crossed. And I'm just going to use this It Cosmetics fucking foundation brush. I'm going to grab some and just start getting it on my face. I did wear this the other day. I think on date night I wore it. I really liked it. Still doing date night. My husband sends me reels about how much he loves me and stuff, and he's really been trying to keep me positive, and I've been very down lately and just not mentally doing well. And one of the things he sent me was it's the 4 ones. One time a year for a week, you go on a week vacation by yourselves with no kids. The other one is go on a date night once a week. The other one's like initiate sex, each one of you one time. What was the other one? Oh, like 1 hour screen time a night or day, and just hang out with each other. So I was like, that's kind of cool. We do most of that already, so I'm like, I think we're on the right track. That's good. We have a good marriage. I watched my parents destroy their marriage. Almost seemed like they did it on purpose. I don't know. Drugs were a big thing in my childhood with my parents. So I just always watched them do the wrong thing, you know. And I swore I wasn't going to be like that. If I ever got married, or if I ever was with somebody, I was going to do it right. You know what I mean? I wasn't going to let those things be like that. I did put some foundation on my forehead because when I was trying to carve out my brows, I pumped out a little bit too much, but I need to kind of just go over it once. The brows, girl. The brows are fucking bitches. I need to do something with them. They're just unruly and out of control. And I have a lot of brow hair. So now I'm going to take a little bit more on the back of my hand of this foundation, put the brush away, and I'm going to go over it with a beauty blender, but I like to put a little bit on here just to kind of... Now, I don't want to pick up foundation. I just want to push it into my skin more. So I like doing this because this is a freshly clean one, and sometimes it'll suck up more than I want. So I try to get on my inners. I'm trying to use my back mirror, so forgive me guys. It's what I always do. Not much has changed with how I do my makeup. So yeah, things are better. I really hate that I wasted winter. I had so many videos planned, y'all, when I tell you. I had so many like ideas written down and things I wanted to do, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to do it. I just couldn't come on here with a happy face and pretend that everything's fine, but I also couldn't talk about it either. So that was just my way of, I guess, dealing with it. I don't know. Then we decided to remodel our bathroom, and things got just busy. It just felt like we kept getting busier, and things were happening, and yeah, I'm kind of glad life is just fucking finally calming down. So I'm gonna go in with this new Dior. Sorry, I'm sitting back for a minute. My back's killing me. The new Dior bronzer stick. I've used this a bunch. I've had it for a little bit, so I'm just gonna put it right there. Hopefully that's pretty close. I love the Dior contour sticks. And I actually have a shade tan in that and a cool tone shade in this. But I'm going to put this down with my Dior stuff. I'm going to do a full face of Dior soon. I think I'm going to do like a plum look with that. I got some of my old Dior palettes out. I'm like, oh, I kind of want to do that. So hopefully that'll be coming up soon. So I have a box ready to go to do a full face of Dior. It's been sitting there ready to go for a little bit. Yeah. There's so much I want to tell you guys. I hate that. That's kind of why I've been hesitating coming back, because I just can't share it all. And it's not even that big of a deal. It's not like some mistress thing, but it's not my story completely, and I can kind of only really share right now how it affected me, but I can't even say what all it was. I talked to some friends offline that I met on YouTube, and I've told them a lot, but they don't tell people what I say, so it's nice. I can just talk to them and, you know, get their input, and they're very supportive. So shout out to Moxie and Karen and Miss Mandy, ATX, and Mama Ricky, and all my people that I love so much. Andy, they've all been really patient with me because we have a group chat that we're always in, and I kind of dipped out because I just had nothing negative. Everything was negative. All I had was negative shit, and I just kind of dipped out for a little bit and needed to handle my stuff. Is anybody else like a suffer in silence kind of person? Like, I just don't. I just like to deal with it on my own. I don't know why I'm like that. I've always been like that. Like, let me just get through whatever's going on, and once I'm on the other side, I will definitely try to fill you guys in. Or, I just don't like to lie either. That's the hardest part, is just not being able to tell all of it. There's a story and there's some shit that happened, but I just can't tell all of it yet. Oh, I don't even want to talk about this. I feel like I'm just leading you guys on. So anyways, I'll explain soon, I promise. Something. I'll at least give you guys something more than what I'm giving you now. It's not that deep. Just my kid lost his shit for a little bit. Oh, a lot of things happened with my granddaughter, and yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I gotta stop. So I'm gonna go over some of that with my foundation brush. I know some people really like to blend and not have hard lines, and I like that look, but I also like the cunty look too, like the sharp, crisp lines. I don't know. I'm not very an all-natural girl, if you can tell. But yeah, that's just the cream stuff that I use, so it's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to go into this Natasha Denona. This is the, these are her high, what are these called? Jesus, I wish I could read. Small print. What the fuck? It's just the high blushes, I guess. I don't know. This one's in mauve. I have a deeper one. I love it. And I'm going to use that on my cheeks real quick. I kind of go back and... Oops, let me do this. I kind of go back and forth in these two. It's kind of... This is supposed to be a highlighter, but it's deep enough that it's a really good, like, blush topper, blush kind of thing. So I just kind of do back and forth because more is more. I haven't been wetting my brushes when I do my cream products. I don't know why, but I really think I should start doing it because I just don't like how it looks. And then I'm like, what am I doing wrong? And I'm like, oh yeah, I used to dampen my brushes a little bit before I went in and blended stuff out. So I'm making a mental note out loud to you guys. And I do blush a lot different than everybody else. I am a heavy blush lover, and I make no apologies for it. I like hooker blush. You know what I'm saying? Like 1980 hooker blush. That's my vibe. So I'm always going and doing the most. So I got two new concealers. The new Charlotte Tilbury one. And then the Patrick Ta one. And I really want to try this one. I can't remember if I used it the other night. Or did I do the Charlotte Tilbury one? I don't know. I'm going to use the Patrick Ta one. And I'm going to go dot, dot, dot. A little bit there. A little bit there to clean up my blush. Always runs onto my upper lip for some reason. Let's do that. And then beauty blender it. Everything's coming out with like massive skincare ingredients, I've noticed. The wild, crazy claims. No creasing bullshit. Everything fucking creases. Before I blend my eyes out, I'm actually going to get my powder ready so I can set it immediately. So let me do that. I think, so I've been watching like Nikki LaRose, and she says all the time, like, you really can't set your makeup with like a pressed powder. I don't agree, but whatever. But I was like, well, maybe I'll start doing the loose powder and then setting it with something else. So I'm going to use my Say powder. It's thin. It's kind of what I'm after right now. And I just kind of use whatever's in there just lightly, and then I'll set it. I mean, then I'll do more. Yeah, I'll do more. Does that make sense? Okay. Man, you guys, if you would have seen me like last couple months, I'm so much happier now. I haven't like been myself at all. Them little fucking monsters when I've been just unruly, unhinged, not well. Thank God my kids and my family love me through shit, because I wouldn't put up with me, I swear to God. I wouldn't. I wouldn't put up with someone like me at all. No, absolutely not. I'm just lucky they love me, I guess. Fuck, I don't know what it would be to deal with someone like me. I had mental illness. That's why DHS gave me such a hard time, and I'm a very hard convicted felon from shit I do when I was a kid, and they don't like people with assault charges, even if it's been fucking 25 plus years. I can't even remember the last time. I'd have to look it up, but it's been a long time, and they do not like people like me. Even though I'm a great person and I'm a great grandma and I know that, they really fucked my head up, dude. Really fucked my shit up. Fuck DHS when they're not needed. We didn't need DHS. This shit just got out of control. And they had to step in and fuck DHS. I know they're good for people that are abused, absolutely, but man, do they take shit too far sometimes. Ophelia was never abused, let me just say that. She's a very loved, well taken care of kid, but you know, when you do drugs and you do stupid shit, it catches up with you. So her mama just kept losing her. She kept getting her back and losing her, and my son finally stepped in and was like, well, I'll get her back and I'll keep her, and that'll be the end of that. So that's what they're all recommending now, is that. So I did just get a new backup of my Givenchy powder because I, believe it or not, have hit fucking pan on this. So I am going to use, I think, just a fluffy brush or a fluffier brush. If I could just grab one easy. This might be too big. No, it is. Let me grab a smaller little one. I'm just going to set the rest of my face with this. Usually I use a little one of these, but I'm going to use one under my eyes in a minute. I just want a light set. This has quickly become one of my favorite powders. I just got on the loose powder train too late. I mean, it's crazy. I had a couple of them and I ended up taking them back because I just didn't like them. But I just wasn't using it right. And now they don't make it anymore. So if I would have known and been doing it right, I would have never done that. You can keep that there. Okay. And then I'm going to take, so these are very similar. I've noticed this is the new Dior Forever Glow Nude Radiant Filter Powder. I love this for under my eyes. I end up using this a lot for under my eyes. She looks like that. It has a little tiny sheen. I think they have a matte one and a radiant one, but I just got this one from Charlotte Tilbury. I've never used this one before, but I have about 100 of these. So this one's the under eye brightening powder. The next powder I'm going to get is the Laura Mercier Super Brightening Powder, and I think I might get it in the light rose one. I don't know. People have been convincing me that's like the best powder ever. I'm going to go under my eye and just set with this kind of lightly. I'm just kind of patting into it. I don't know how to show you. Patting into it like that. I don't want too much. Just enough. Yeah, we're going to do that. And we're going to do it here, and here, and here. Kind of where I put highlighter, or not highlighter, but concealer. Okay, good enough. What are we at? 33 minutes? Shit, we always take forever. Fuck. What am I doing next? Bronzer. Okay, so I'm going to use the Givenchy. This is a newer product. It is a powder bronzer. She looks like that. My back is fucking killing me, you guys. And I just kind of swirl into all of them like that. Just get a good amount. I'm just going to put it there. I heard somebody say they couldn't get no color payout for this, and I'm like, then you got too light of a shade. Because if you get the right shade, you can get payout. So funny. But that just goes to show we're all different. We all expect different things from our makeup, you know what I mean? I was just like, maybe try a darker one and then be judgeful. Go along my nose. Right there. Alright, down my neck a little bit. Call it good. Break the wrist, walk away. I have been baking under here, but I don't think I'm going to today. I think I'm just going to leave it and just fuck off and leave it alone, you know what I mean? And I haven't used this in a while. I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Film Star, what is it called? Film Star Bronze and Glow. So I'm going to use this for contour because my bronzer shade is in my bronzer drawer, and I have a contour shade in the same one, but in a different shade. I'm just gonna do a light little guy right there, just along my cheekbone. Not too heavy, just something light. I love this actual contour for my nose, so I like doing that. Push it up into my hairline a little bit. I used to think I had a small forehead, but I think the older I get and the more my hair recedes, the more I have forehead. And I'm trying to counteract that a little bit. Man, when you get older, shit is just crazy. I'm always just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I didn't have wrinkles. Now I have wrinkles. I shouldn't have ran my mouth and said, ha ha ha, I don't have wrinkles, because now I do. This bitch has wrinkles. Okay, so I got 2 blushes out. I don't have a new blush formula, only in the cream. I think I might have gotten a new blush. I just can't remember. I can't even remember what was going on in November and what I had and what I didn't. So I'm going to use this Chanel blush. This is in Malice, one of my favorites. I am just going to do a little something here. And then I always go over any Chanel or Dior blush with Tarte. I don't know why I even bother with both of them and just don't do Tarte. But I'm an extra kind of girl, so I just live my life and do what I want. So I put this on heavy, of course. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Go over the nose, on my chin, it's up there. I still keep the little cover on this blush. I don't know why. I don't even know out of all the years I've had it how I've still kept that little cover, but I have. And then I'm gonna spray my face real quick with my MAC Fix Plus, and then I'm gonna go over it with the Tarte. So, shit, that's just spot. It's time to open a new one. This is getting low. I always let them get about this low, maybe a little bit lower, and then I unscrew the cap and pour them all into one. Don't ask me why I'm like this, guys. I don't know. It's just who I am, I guess. And then while my face is a little bit tacky, I'm going to go into this highlighter. I was going to use my new cookie one. Actually, you know what? Maybe I will. No, I'll use it for my inner corner. I have a new cookie one, but I kind of want to use a more subtle one today. Who am I? I don't know. This is such an underrated highlighter. It's so beautiful. It's like the Hourglass ones, like the kind of lit within that does not emphasize texture. I freaking love this thing. I forget I have it. It always gets covered up by other stuff, so there we go. God damn my back. Come on back, knock it off. Okay. That is probably good. And then after I do that, I like to go back in with blush, either the same one or, like I said, most of the time I just go over it with a Tarte one. And I'm just going to go into, shit, this is just a little Tarte wheel. I have a bunch of these. I'm going to go into this little bit deeper. It's like a more mauve-ish color. I'm going to go into that and the pink right there. Just kind of do something like that. I don't know why Tarte blush lasts so long, but it does. But how much do you just want to only use Tarte? You know what I mean? I like to use it all. Okay, and then I think what I'm going to do real quick while I'm thinking about it, so don't forget, is I'm going to do my inner corner highlight. I've really been using this Cookie by Benefit a lot. So I'm going to grab some and just put that right here. Right where you put this stuff. I do not have the same shape of eyes, so that looks weird, but it's just how it is for me. I'm going to go under my brow too. Fuck these brows, dude. I fucking hate them. I'm about to change some shit up for myself. And then I do like to take a littlest bit, put it on the tip of my nose, do a little exclamation. Good enough, right? Right. Okay. And then for my under eye, I think I'm going to use my Hourglass Cave. Which one is it? They make the writing so small. So this is Cave by Hourglass. It's just a brown. Nothing that special, but these motherfuckers stay forever. And they are a little bit of a pain in the ass to get off, so Just being honest. Oh, come on, stay right with you. It looks like black, but it's brown, I swear to God. And then because I squeeze my lashes, I always do just a little bit more under here because sometimes it comes off on my fingers a little bit. That looks kind of weird, so I always do a little extra. And then I think I'm just going to go in with the colors that I used. Maybe just one light color, actually. Let me see, what color do I want? Oh, that mirror don't work on that because I haven't taken the stuff off. Okay, I'm going to use the deepest shade and that light, just both the mattes, basically. It's an itty bitty brush. Okay. Clean it off because I'm a dirty hoe. I'm going to take the darkest one and go closest to my lash line with this. I don't even know if you guys can see, but it's the same thing all the time. Just kind of set that eyeliner a little bit. I kind of blend it into my lashes a little, but not quite right, not quite right on my waterline. Just a little something, something. Yeah, that'll be good. And then I'm going to take a little bit bigger of a brush, maybe, if I can find one. That'll work. Let me clean it off. And then I'm going to go into that lightest color that I showed you and just go underneath that. This is a great trick if you have one deep socket fine line. I do. So I do this and it kind of fills it in so it's not so obvious. I'm starting to get a few wrinkles right here. I'm like, fuck, I don't even overly smile because of this. I'm not even a big smiler. I do such a fake smile. I hate when I do it. But I know people are like, bitch, you're not even smiling. But I don't want wrinkles. I'm going to put a little bit more up here around the cookie that I just put up there so it blends a little bit. Okay, good shit. 41 minutes. Not terrible for me, if you know me. And then I'm gonna use something I normally don't do, but I got it and I'm gonna try it. I got the new Tube Job Urban Decay. This is the Lash Augmenting Tubing Mascara, and I got it in dark blonde taupe. And I saw somebody who doesn't use anything under their eye just put this on, and I loved it, even though I just put a little bit under my eye. I'm still gonna use this. It's like a brownish taupe. I don't know. We're gonna see how it goes. Please, hair, not today. Ooh, shit. Hold on, pause. And it's not waterproof, so I know it's gonna leak, but I just want to see. I'm actually going to put this over my face real quick before I do my mascara. This is the Light Reflecting Makeup Setting Mist by NARS. Because this is a matte formula that I used from the NARS foundation. And then because I'm extra, I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury because I never ever don't put this on. So this is like a makeup setting dream. Highly recommend that. If you're having trouble with your makeup staying, it's like 12 out of 10. It's literally like hairspray for your face, but like flexible so it doesn't feel tight. Okay, now we're gonna do the tubing mascara. Fuck, I hope this doesn't get all over my big ass cheeks. See how big my cheeks are? I always get little dots. But I'm gonna use this to see if I like it. I thought this would be fun for more days when I don't do my makeup and I just want a little bit of lash on. It would give me a little definition but not be like heavy. So I'm trying to get into my new I'm almost 46 era. I'll be 46 next month, and I'm like, fuck. I'm supposed to start acting like an old lady, right? So I gotta start doing a little bit more old lady shit. But in my fucking mind, I will always be 16, and I don't care. That's just who I am. Okay, this doesn't really, it's not deep, and it doesn't show up great. But I think this would be great for when, like I just said, when I'm not wearing anything underneath my eyes, and I just want them kind of plain. This would just darken my lashes enough. I just want to try it real quick and see. I think I'm actually going to just leave it and not put nothing else on there. I know. Who am I? Like I said, some shit has changed for me. Okay, so I got some new eyeliners. And most of these are pinky, but I did get Iconic Nude. And then I did get Nude Style from Dior. I have a bunch of Dior ones. I love them. they're all getting down to like nothing. Let me see. Let me use the Dior one first on one side just to see if this is the color I want. I don't know. Okay, let's use Iconic Nude by Charlotte Tilbury. Come off. Thank you. I'm using my Iconic Nude, I think. Yeah. Does anybody listen to the Deftones? I have Embodied by the Deftones stuck in my head right now. It's driving me crazy. Then I'm going to go over it with Dior because fucking more is more and it's who I am. I can't help it. When I love Cherry Waves and Change, I love the Deftones. I don't listen to them as much as I used to, but I love them. I do have, because this is more of a taupey look around, I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it. I don't need more. Don't need any more. I'm going to use this Dior in 222. This is one of their new lipsticks that came out not too long ago. They're all long wearing. That's what they claim. But I smoke and drink soda out of a straw, so they don't always last long on me, but that's okay. It'll work for now. Oh, come on. Go down, motherfucker. I'm being bitch. The lid on this is stupid because if you don't get it exactly lined up, it doesn't go back on. Anywhoosies, I'm done. This is my final look. My hair's a mess. I think I'm going to head to the grocery store and get a few things for dinner tonight. So I'm really glad to see y'all. I miss you guys. Hit me up in the chat. Or in the comment section. I don't even remember what to say. It's been so long. I'm thinking about y'all. I love you. I hope you all are doing well. And I will see you in my next video, which hopefully will be sometime this week. Because I have all these new eye products. New eyeshadow sticks by Anastasia. I got a couple new Giorgio Armani. I got a new palette for Mario. I got a couple new shadow sticks from... who else? I got one from Bobbi Brown and one from Urban Decay. So yeah, I got some shit to play with and I want to use them in a video. And that is all. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me and I'll see you soon. Peace.